Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome y'all back to my channel. In today's video, I'm a red clay. Yes, red clay. What do you see on my back there? It has a whole lot of history. What do you see here? A whole lot of history. In fact, the whole place has its own kind of history. And without wasting much time, let's dive into the video straight up.
So welcome to Red Clay Studio, owned by Ibrahim Mama.
Owned by Ibrahim Mama.
A Ghanaian and then a northern artist.
Okay.
And then this is one of his art space. He owned other two spaces.
And this place was founded which year?
20. So he started building 2015. Then opened 2020.
2020. So let me say 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just like approximately 5 years. Yes. Wow, he started in 2015 and it was open in 2020. And this is his, shall I say, art masterpiece, right?
Yes, so it's an art
studio. And what are this?
So these are medic stretchers.
Medic stretchers. What is it used for?
So these were used to pick injured soldiers and then dead ones as well.
Okay. The so ones they put down like this and someone lies in between. Okay, I see. Okay, so they put it down, then the person lies in between. Then they lift it. Yes. But why is that stiff? That's how it's supposed to be.
So this is one of the original ones. So we have both originals and the replicas. Okay. So the original ones were actually used back in the World War II. That was 1939 to 45 period.
Wow.
So after the World War II was over, I think they sold it to this filmmaker who used them as props. And the filmmaker is in Greece. So that's where the artist Ibrahim Mama bought them from. Wow. And then the time he bought them from Greece and they were shipping it Greece to Ghana. And as he has seen or know how they look, so he then came back and then made the replicas. For the meantime, as they were shipping it from Greece to Ghana. So by making the replicas, he collected materials from fishmongers, craft dealers, and mechanics. So the materials he collected from fishmongers are the second-hand clothes, more like bedsheet spread, which mostly fishmongers do buy to cover the barrel container to help themselves in the process of smoking the fish. So in the process, realize the fish oil and then the smoke stains this material, which he developed into similar feature like the original stretcher, which contain red blood and sweats on them. And then the other materials are trampoline spread, which he also collected from dealers and mechanics. So this trampoline spread normally your car gets spoiled, you take it to the mechanic shop, you spread it on the ground. So whilst it's demand bringing out the heavy engines and they bring it on top and working through them, realize the oil spill and then stain them. It has also been spread on the ground. The weather reacts on them and form cracks, which also develop into similar feature like the original stretcher. So the original stretcher.
Let me say this is the original stretcher.
So
this one is the tarpaulin.
So you see them colored with the military color.
Yes.
So and then so like I said, they contain real black sweat. So this one is even swelled up with real black from the World War II.
Okay. Wow, so that's it.
So one of them from there, and as they were used to pick both injured and dead souls.
Oh my God. And you say what's the name again?
Medic stretchers.
Medic stretchers. So guys, this is the medic stretchers behind me. You know, it has a whole lot of history. So let me say back then when soldiers go for, for war, and someone gets injured or maybe someone lost their life, this is where they put you on the stretcher, then they lift you and save a life. So that's it. That's the art we have at the back there. And what else, bro? So, big man, what's up?
Yeah, big man. So we have this installation.
Called
non-orientable Nkansa.
Come again.
Non-orientable Nkansa.
Non-orientable Nkansa.
So this is like orientation of different elements. Together.
Wow.
So we have shoemaker boxes, fish nets, and then snow skating shoes as well.
Wow. It's a very great art, bro. And if I may ask, how many boxes does it contain? Pardon?
4,000.
4,000.
Yes. So Nkansa is an individual name. And then he was an old-timer shoemaker as well.
Okay.
So he helped the artists in collecting almost all the shoemaker boxes.
Okay.
And then just a few of them are made by the artists from the remains of this factory called The Hawk.
Okay.
And then he also collected this firearm with two of them from the Hawk factory. It's a painting division. Wow. So this factory was owned by our first president, Kwame Nkrumah. And then Jesus Tico 27 Ice-T, these are fish grade collected along the coastal areas from fishmongers.
Okay.
So these are more like basket for them. So they made them out from the crash family. And then these snow ice skating shoes. Fishmongers buy them due to the blade-like object under them. They sharpen them more and then use them to serve as knife for cutting fishes.
Wow.
So they are due to the durability. They believe it's even stronger than our usual knives.
This one. And where do they usually skate with it?
Normally where snow are found, and I think that's in abroad.
Snow.
Where we usually see snow.
Okay.
But unfortunately, Ghana, we only have sand.
Sand. So the one with ties is what we use it to skate.
In case you're wondering why it's here, it just serve as knife.
Okay. Wow.
And then this whole installation is made up of 4,000 boxes.
4,000 boxes.
There's a metal frame in between, wrapped up with a board, and each box is been screwed attached.
Okay. Okay, I almost asked myself why. I just thought maybe they were just fixed to extend that it can fall or something.
So each box is been screwed.
It's been screwed.
So
okay.
That means you are safe.
So in case you don't know, each boxes are being screwed, attached to what in between.
So and then this whole installation portrays or talk about Ghana economic system due to poverty and unemployment.
Yes.
So when you realize most youth or individuals, we do believe that because Accra is our capital, there are a lot of jobs opportunities out there.
Yeah.
So most of these youth, they don't even know anyone out there.
Yes.
They just find their bus fee or find their way all the way to Accra. Just they said because there are a lot of jobs opportunity out there. So when they go all the way up there, and what they're expecting,
they don't see it.
What it is.
They
so,
think.
They then end up sleeping at the bus station.
Yes.
And as time goes on, and there's no progress, that's where we see them ending up
being shoemakers.
And then luckily Accra is almost everyone there is more like an officer. You get shoe to polish or mend, just to put something on the table.
That's true.
Or maybe get your feedback. And some going extend working along the coastal areas, which are more like self-employed. And then mostly, even though the shoemaker guys, they do buy polish, brush, glue, government gain tax, but still they are not even recognized.
Oh my God. Wow. You said 4,000 boxes. So in this current time, are some still added or?
So this is just 4,000 notice. So he makes different, I think he has 5 versions of them.
Okay.
Yes, so this is for the Tamale one. Yeah, like it one. So so in front of us, these are photographs made by the artists. I know they are tempting, so you don't feel the rough texture. These are just photographs.
Okay. So, I see
they look real. Yeah, you feel like you have the rough surface. These are just photographs. So on here is more interested in this sacks, which is called jute sacks.
Yes.
By in Ghana is popularly known as cocoa sacks. So these sacks are imported from Bangladesh. And then during the harvest of the cocoa, they are only allowed to bag cocoa beans once in them. So once they bag them, take them to the ports, mostly foreigners who buy the cocoa beans. They believe these sacks have effects of contamination. So that's why we see them pouring them in those big containers onto the ships. So as they pour, they give you the back to those who brought them. They come then sell it to traders like grain sellers, charcoal sellers. So most of these grain sellers, when they buy them, you see they also give them their own marking, some write their full name, as Ghana also did cocoa board, just to show like identification. And this more like a charcoal sellers on. So as time goes on, these traders use them on and on. You realize the material start to wear out. Or turn out which they feel it has no value. But it has a lot to Ghana, and then we individual, and then mostly the traders. So the artisan goes around, collects them, and then I'm also going and replacing them with brand new one by taking the old ones. So once he gathers them, he take them to Accra, and then I'm summon this head porter, Zakaya woman. So this is more like this is like employment for them. So in case maybe this sack stitching needs to be done for a year, so they'll be working under him, they'll be paid, they'll be fed, and then as well accommodation. So for how long the stitching needs to be done. So and then during the stitching he realized almost all of these women had the tattoos, the writings. So when they were asked, I think we all here, we have birth certs, ID cards, Ghana cards.
So they had them on.
So most of these women, they don't really know what birth certs, ID cards are, and some of them were not born in hospitals, and then so this is their source of identification, more like a biodata form. So these names they contain, most of them usually contain where they are from, their whole family as well. So these are not just for decoration. These are actually like real meanings and names. And then on here, so when these shoemaker guys they come around in your community or homes, you hear them, or they said if you are in Accra and wake up early as well, you hear the shoemaker guys this is just to create awareness, like your favorite shoemaker is around. And then these are shoe talkings, but they don't use it anymore. So back then when you wear your shoe, then it wear out. This more like a second life when they attach it. And as in the process, you realize the box start to also wear out, which all part of it. So when the women helping with the stitching, this is the outcome.
Is it a sack?
Yeah, that's sack. So mix with tan police spread.
Police spread. And what are those black? Those let me say square.
Yeah, so normally usually see this large amount of police spread on the trailers when they transporting goods from
the Tapoli
to Burkina. They used it to cover the big tracks. So it's just thing they just also decorate.
So that thing is what makes it like tight or something?
No, so this is also being screwed up. So it's been hung and then screwed as well.
Wow.
And then this was the first artist that gave him also I think he got awarded. He got awarded twice for it. Just quite recent, the second one, and then the first one, I think
Great masterpiece of artwork, guys. This is very massive. Check this out.
So you usually see on our water bottles, Voltic, and the rest on the lid. You see the stickers by FDA.
They have something like a barcode on it.
So this is similar to it. So this is for the cocoa board. So before a bag of cocoa needs to be boarded to the port, they have to own this tax. And you can see QC, quality control, and then label with numbers as well.
I'm coming. Let me really check on this. So, meaning every cocoa sack has single of this?
Yeah, single or more, I guess. So, but before one bag needs to be onboarded, so which is more like a means of verification or see. So
just identify it's yours.
I said on the bottles, FDA verification. So, but not FDA for
so this was back in the centuries.
You still use it.
Still?
When you see these new sacks, you see them on there. So normally when you see these sacks in the market, Most of them have already been back with cocoa beans by once.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will not realize it has been used.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
then the women also, one of them decided and donated her clothes to be part of the art piece.
Wow. This is very great. Guys, see, I encourage y'all to come here in Tamale. We have a great, it's not like the places we have in Accra, Kumasi, where you go and, pay or something. This is free. You must come here. And guys, what about this? It's just equivalent to that. Okay, nice.
More of them.
Okay, I see some people with this, and I thought maybe it's for fun or something. I just realized it.
Real identification.
Guys, let's go check out for more. There are a whole lot of things we need to see down here from Tamale. Red clay. Why do they call it red clay?
Due to the bricks.
Okay, due to the bricks.
And then he has this favorite musician. I think he's a Sudanese. So I think he has a song called Red Clay. I think that's where.
A Ghanaian?
No, it's Sudanese also.
Okay, Sudanese.
And then
red clay.
so in here we call it the archives.
The what?
The archives.
Archives. Archives as in the
Yeah, so like basically old stuff that has historical background.
Okay.
Old collections. So let's say collections.
full collections.
So most of them are just collections.
Wow. All you need to know is this. Now,
So this is an aeroplane turbine engine donated by John Mama's junior brother Ibrahim Mama.
Okay.
As, he and the artist, they have similar names and they are friends as well.
Wow.
And I think he donated past piece of it as he own. I don't know how many he owns, but I know he owns a private jet. So I think that's one of.
he donated one.
And then more here is open now because most kids or students do come around. So most of these students or kids, some of them develop this interest of becoming engineers in the near future. As usual, they do ask questions. This well, this oil and stuff, blah blah. And so this is more like a startup or motivational.
Okay, so you educate me. Where does the fuel pass? Yeah. It uses petrol, kerosene. What does it use? You can't really tell. But what I know is aeroplane use kerosene. Hey God, I'm coming. So this is what we usually see in the sky.
So it's usually hang along the wings. I think both sides. Yeah. So some have two each, making four. Some have one.
Wow.
So like I said, it's a turbine engine. So I demonstrated. Yeah. So when it's working in real life, that means it's propelling. So we are not allowed
pumping energy. We
are not allowed to stand closer or pass through. Because when it's working at the airport, you are safe. It tries to push or sucks anyone.
I know I'm safe here.
So it tries to push or sucks you inside.
Wow.
So when
I ever heard a news whereby they said someone sat in here.
Yeah, I heard that one.
You heard that one too?
So we took him to abroad somewhere.
So how? Because me looking here, it's like, is it different from?
So this one propels, and then he can manage. So it doesn't like pumps out; it pulls, it attracts here. So it's more like a magnet. So it doesn't pull. It doesn't.
So was he? I think he was rotating in it.
Probably. So magnet.
Guys, it's not easy. It's not easy.
And behind you these are collections of old smokes, which are 100 years and above.
Wow.
So most of them were.
I know this one would be northern region.
Yeah. So most of them were served as armors, or I'll say local bulletproofs.
Yes.
So
it's sapashene.
So they had these talisman stitches on them, which serve as a protection. Wow. And then as there was this conflict and this, we are playing one down. So So this one of the armors. So as you can see, the talisman stitches on them, the extensions.
Woo!
So before they had to give it out to the artists, they had to detach themselves.
Wow.
And then by performing this special picture, right?
Local bulletproof. So you wear this and you get shoot, nothing will enter in you. So is the power still in it?
No, it's been detached, so it's no more. So they detach themselves and then give it out.
At least they should have just, left it in it, and we'll use it for practicals and see.
So I think you're familiar with this trumpet and trombone.
Yeah, that one I'm familiar with it.
And then we have gramophone. Some will say record play, but it's called a gramophone.
Gramophone, then DJing, they use it.
So this is CD. Yeah. So these are for the old time. It's not our time.
Not our time.
Not our time.
Wow.
Back then, so it's a CD. I think you probably see it in movies as well.
Yes.
So they put the CD and then
they place that on top, then it plays.
Like this means.
Wow. What about
and then
this?
This more like a local candle. So they put some amount of shea butter in here.
Okay.
And then I'll put cotton or white cloth. Some will say like a ton rags at the foil. So once they light the shea butter serve as wax, or some will say foiling for the cotton or the rags. Okay. It will take you throughout the night.
So
mostly
candle. What's the name for this?
So I would say local candle. I think they showed me the local name. So.
Okay, local candle. Wow.
So mostly used down in the northern territories.
Okay.
And now we have these air freshers to make our room smells nice.
Good.
And then back then they put some amount of incense in here.
Okay.
And other spices as well. So as they burn them, hang them up. And then the smokes come out, the room smell nice.
Wow.
And this is more like an Ecolag bag. So for like our women. So when you got married down here, you have to own this. So it's a brass pan. Whenever you traveling, you fold your clothes in them and then wrap it with a fine cloth and carry it on your head.
Wow. But it's something in it, or it's empty?
It's empty. Okay. And this a handmade jewelry box designed by Ashanti. So I think you will help me with the symbols.
Yeah.
So I think I'm familiar with our golden stool.
The golden stool.
I think it's Sankofa.
Sankofa. No, this one is not Sankofa.
Okay, Sankofa is the
Sankofa is like, I don't know. Is this Kotoko? Let's skip it.
I think you are from Kumasi.
No, I'm not from. I was born in Tamale.
Okay. So all these craftsman designs were handmade by Ashanti. So this is for our ladies to put their necklaces, earrings, golden ones as well, and then a little safe as well.
Wow. Guys, there is a whole lot we need to learn here in Red Clay. This is not a joke. I think here must be steadied.
And we have candle stand and ashtray as well, another jewelry.
And what are these books?
So these are just received invoices from the Hawk, the paint division. So they also as well collected during the demolition.
Is this a date?
Sure. No. Okay, phone number. Okay, so the settings is an
They have nothing in it. I want to see the one with the date. So, yeah. 1993.
So like I said, it was owned by our first president, Nkrumah. So it was just a paint division. I mean, they produce paints like your Hazard paints,
Wow.
those
Wonderful.
And then this mirror, the colonists brought. We heard the stories, butter trade. So
yes.
this one of the materials.
Our
so when the
leaders came, and this was what they gave us for the gold.
Yeah.
And we were too excited.
So you see yourself, you are excited.
Let me see.
It's out more.
Looks that heavy. Hey, like seriously, guys. So this was the mirror when our colonists came. They gave us, and then they took off our gold, and our ancestors. Let me say, now their ancestors, when they came, then they were too excited because they could see themselves in the mirror, and this is the mirror. Here it is. Wow.
So this are the mirrors are off. So we have the green balance for weighing of gold. And then we have the Owari or Mancala.
Yeah.
This one has 5 holes. That was back then. Recent has 6 holes.
Yeah.
Fire torch used by blacksmiths for melting gold and other metals. Like cutting as well. And then we have the mini stove. These were mostly used by the veteran soldiers, and then the intervention of these cylinders came about. Okay. So telephone now, smartphones. This is another brass panel. We have clock, a train headlight from the early 60s as well. The first trains to came around the Gold Coast period.
Okay.
So it's from the first trains to come Gold Coast period. So the trains are no more, it's been demolished and sold as scraps, but it was just the headlight that was reserved and then gifted to the artist for buying his first trains outside there.
Wow.
And then I have this hunter's headlamp.
Okay.
So they strap it on their forehead. And then this is how it works. You put some amount of carbide, liquid water. When it wets and drop, chemical reaction take place, then heat and then lighting produce.
Wow. Wow.
And then it's all box iron. So we say treasure box, another train headlight usually found.
Train lights.
And then travel chairs.
These are the travel chairs.
We have this was one of the military hats worn back in the World War II by the Germans. Okay. So you can have a feel, you should embrace.
And yeah, they were having things on their head. They ran with this thing on their head. It's very heavy.
With Raphael's heavy one.
Wow.
These are collections from Aken University Library.
Okay.
In
the 1960, 1954. Wow. So this is also bulletproof.
I would say that because I'm from. I would say I think.
I normally see it in the movies.
Yeah. So normally I think mostly those who are sitting there on this among cars, you see their heads only show up, but their heads show.
And why do we have this?
This were also collected from the other space as a Tamale silo, popularly known as Nkrumah Valley.
Nkrumah Valley, where is that located?
Industrial area. So currently there is no exhibition. Like I said, he own other two spaces, SCCA, them and then Reckless second Nkrumah Valley not bought by him by bought.
Wow.
And then during so Tamale people had this belief. So the silo is structured and underground as well. So Nkrumah bought it just for storage. I like to store foodstuffs, mostly grains. So during the COVID period, government wanted to demolish the building and just sell the land as a plot. So the artist bought it, and then during the cleaning he found this refugee elements, and I think they were also chilling during their break. So probably used by the workers the time they were building it.
They're drinking their coke.
So Tamil people, as I was saying, because it's an underground, they believe it was a tunnel or passageway extending to Accra. So in case the war get western, they can Nkrumah can escape and run, but it never extended. It was just structured, underground never extended.
There is more we still need to learn. And this, I think this was for the measurement of cocaine.
So what does that mean? Normal scale.
Normal scale. Does it work though?
Wrong figures. So sometimes so like so maybe first time I give you right, but there is wrong figures.
Wrong figures.
So when you step more, it keep on incrementing. So these are train sleepers for the real tracks.
Train, okay.
Sleepers.
So what we used to chalk the trains.
So these are more like the road. We'll say, let me say road for train.
Okay.
So these are over 2 decades, 200 years before the implementation of the metal still. Once the one you just crossed, So when we go out, you see it. And then on this side, lenses. So this train indicator used back in the mining sectors. This one, so they said mainly used down here. So they said if you have noting this, you call it grandma or grandma. And then I think you're familiar with this one. Yeah. And then on the side, there's your schools. So this side is from the mix of foods and other invoices. As back then, they used to write on asking you to send me CDs. So this side is how it is. And then I use the max. So this is a really good amount of speed as well. This is with the extension. So,
which place?
this is really hard practice, but I think most of the francophone. So this is taking these vaccines. So we have a special costume to wear as well, and then these guys also have space. So I say that they got to make the course on like so they wait and then have the special costume. So I can wear it also.
They put on their neck on the head.
So I use this one there.
Oh, like this. Okay.
And then we have the propeller engine.
Let's go. The what?
Propeller.
Propeller engine.
Yeah, so most of I think Passion Day. That's what they use. So when you board a Passion here, yeah. So this is more like first and then modern engines now. So this is what most aircraft use. Like this now, the
modern one. Wow. And it wood. Is it original or it's a nut? Original.
Yeah, from where it came.
Wow. I thought maybe they were made by metals or something.
Yeah, so some of them do have metal. So when we go out to the airplanes,
we'll get to see some.
And then, like I said, it goes around dripping or hanging around the big sacks on our buildings.
Okay.
So we exhibited this back in Kenya University. So this one is called Unity Hall. So that's a Unity hostel. So before and after. So this is how the hostel looks like. Then he drapes or hang the jute sacks on the wall. Then this is the house.
Wow. So this is Unity Hall back then.
University. Yeah, back then. So this was around 2016.
But I can't even see it looks like Unity Hall. But was Unity Hall painted white?
So like I said, it's 2016.
2016, it was painted white. Oh well. It's nice. Wow. So N287 deal. Great, guys. So guys, if you're really enjoying this, why don't you just come here in the northern region, Tamale, and let's explore. For this, I think when I made my research, this was the first place I saw water, right?
Yes, so this place is called Parliament of Ghosts.
Parliament of Ghosts. Why is it Parliament of Ghosts?
This is similar to the British Parliament, Commonwealth of Homes.
Okay.
So when you are fan of watching international news, these are actually our sitting places. So in here it's more like a universal or multi-purpose space. So
they sit?
Yeah, so these are actually sitting places. So they spread this our local mats across. Like I said, so it's more like a universal or multi-purpose space. So it depends on what kind of exhibition is ongoing. So sometimes it fills in here with water. Children from the community come to swim. If you have it fills in here with chairs, pots, you ever fill in here with soil and actually plant a maize plant, then it actually grew. And then they do movie nights, debates, conference, meeting, workshops, yeah. So mostly when you have any activity that demands a gathering as well. Yeah. And then it's free. So all you have to do just write a letter, and then the space is all yours for the day.
Wow.
And then in here can be also used as for like self-contemplation, self-relation. And then behind us, these are bird labs, bound ones collected from senior high school, which are being utilized and then made out of these shells, and they are called hidden libraries. Bed of dreams. So these are bed of dreams, and then these are real books and documents are wrapped up, and they are called hidden libraries. So you can't see what's inside there. You can't see what's in there. Because if only we were there when they were wrapping them. Now if you are not there, so today
you will never see it.
And then so as construction is ongoing, you realize most of the workers utilize the cement paper bags to make these swinging huts to help themselves carry bricks, mortar, or sand protection. This looks like a graduation hut as well.
Wow, graduation hat. That was then.
And it's an antelope skin.
Antelope, okay, I see.
The gold sheep.
That's what I think our chiefs usually sit on.
And then these are more of
the sack. The sack. Cocoa sack. We out. Wow. So guys, we are out and still, exploring. Still in red clay. So right now, what are we going to see now?
I think I'll just say it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. So guys, before we go check this surprise out, if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do it. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another vlog. In fact, make sure you comment your thoughts. We are in red clay exploring. Let's go, guys. Let's go check what we have as a surprise in the tour. Okay, it's really a surprise. It's really a surprise. I see this many times on the internet and ask myself, how?
So in here is called capital corpses.
Capital
Corpses.
corpses.
There's a corpse dead.
Okay.
So these are actually dead tailors, machines, and then rusted ones as well.
Okay.
And then we collected 2,000 pieces, but in here we have 180. And then he's more interested in the sounds they make as they're brand new. You realize they have these unique sounds, but as they are dead and rusted, they make sounds like rain, train, motorbikes, construction side. Some will say blender, some will say zombies movies.
Yeah.
And then he managed to brought few of them back to life by connecting this motor with which house propels, and then with the keys we are able to hear the sounds. The XCC collected from one primary school in Kumasi, which the colonists brought to our education system, and then he replaced them with brand new ones, Texas, and then blackboards. He also went around and collected from schools around the northern part, and then I replaced them with white marker boards.
Wow.
So whatever was taught on the day they were picking them up from the classroom were never touched or cleaned.
Wow.
So these are
till
just
date.
was being taught from there. So they were made the books last year. So
It's not even cleaning.
so
Oh, we are not allowed to touch it. Guys, my bad.
So as our education system is advancing, replacing white marker boards.
Yeah.
And also as technology is also advancing. And then We have projectors in our tertiary now. Team provider will be using tablets too. So these are more like for future references. So we are still finding a way to preserve these writings as time goes on. Might try to wipe out or cleanse and then unless have the fun time as well. So this is not what the third one has to
Is it just the three making that sound? Meaning it's connected to more than
5 or less or more.
Wow. So it has it sound like motor sound, machine sounds. Wow. Seriously, I still don't get this. I see different sockets around.
So like I said, so we are connected. So maybe one is connected, or we have 5 or less or more.
Okay.
And then other keys. So that's how they are.
Okay, so let me say this is the master, right? When you
Which one?
like this is a master socket.
Yes, so this is a master socket.
Oh, okay.
So when you on from here, then
It empowers all.
so then you step from this.
It makes noise. Step and it makes noise. So, but it's not all that working.
So like I said, the one with the motor engine. So this doesn't
Work.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So just a few.
Okay. Nice. Wow. So guys, there's another masterpiece. So let me say, the people that are, dead and gone, they go get their tailoring machine, then, it's been created as masterpiece.
And then machines were used by individuals. So most of them might be passed, or some might be still alive.
Some might be alive.
So that's where more of
Okay.
and then the cops came, and then these are they're actually dead and rusted machines as well.
Wow. You said how many are these?
So we have 180 here.
180.
Yeah, but I collected 2,000 pieces. The other installation is in White Cube. Okay. It's a gallery in Paris.
Wow. Charlie, make you silence the weather. It's very cold, so our old sanctuary, this was what we called local refrigerator. What's that pot you see there?
Greenhouse. So this is a greenhouse.
Okay.
And then he ran away for fashion and modeling as well. So this part for so this part is a runway. And then this part is a greenhouse.
Okay. But I think they are not done yet.
Yeah, so it's still under construction, but more people do come
utilize the site.
Utilize it.
Wow.
For the meantime, photo shoot, artworking, modeling. So I don't know if you are going to the trades, right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
Here we go then when we come in here too.
Okay. So these planes, you some still fly? None of them fly.
Here, both trains, aircraft are not moving. then this is a locomotive. These were used back in the mining sectors.
Wow. So this is just how short it is.
Yeah, so that's basically with the engine. So it's more like an engine room and then drum. So it has, so usually are connected to the coaches.
Wow.
So like we said, it in a greenhouse. It's to prepare it.
Sure.
At least another sign.
Over there. Wow. It's like there is a gap under it.
Yes, so normally at the PlayStation they build the stage. So because here is not actually a PlayStation, so usually they build the stage.
Okay.
So you now get to see how
It is regional.
so all this we attend to guest house. So he's trying to buy working one soon.
Okay.
So it will be a mobile guest house.
Wow. You just be in it, then it's moving.
So as you enjoy your stay, so I can have a feel inside. There's they are working on the floors right now. There's nothing inside.
Okay. Wow. Hey, hey.
This is just a preparation now for then to guest house.
In let me say 5 years time to come, this will be my guest house, guys. So just take a clear look at it. Whoa, everything is in it. Yeah.
So these containers will be used as a cafeteria.
Oh,
So they are still on use.
okay.
So this is the first tracks
The first.
trains to be in the northern territories.
Okay.
So we're not lucky to have one here because the colonies were interested in minerals, but unfortunately we had more grains. Or I would say lucky. We are lucky to have more.
We're lucky.
Yeah, sure. So they are no more interested, as we can see share trees. So they are more interested in minerals like oxide, gold, diamond,
Frankincense.
and these are the boats because people to have to feel or see what a real boat.
You can stand in it.
So it's okay. The height, I don't think we can enter.
No problem.
So this table, this small class one will turn to a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And then English and then workshop,
Okay.
classroom. The door is spoiled, as you can see the AC connected to it.
Okay. So meaning it's working.
So not for flying.
Okay.
The whole like sections, Martin English workshop. But this one the door is spoiled.
It's spoiled.
And then Fly City Link, first commercial airplane to fly in Tamale Airport.
Yeah.
By Amtrak.
So like I'm going from Tamale to, let me say, Kintampo flight.
So probably the car was going to be Tamale Airport.
Okay.
And then this white one, that's an ICT classroom. So that one is filled with desks and computers. So the class session used to
We'll go inside, right?
So the key is not around. The one usually in charge of the class. So it's filled with desks and computers.
Okay. Wow.
Usually operates on Saturdays and Sundays. Or normally when school children come around. And then the one we are approaching. So this is called Antonov.
Antonov.
Yeah, so it's a Russian plane.
Okay.
And and then it's a Soviet. So this was designed purposely for the World War II by the Russians. So after the World War II was over, it was later sold to a German tourist. Who travels around the world. So the time he bought it, he changed the inside, the whole interior to his own, more like a private jet.
Okay.
And then during his trips around the world, he discovered Ghana, flew it from nowhere to here. Okay. So Ghana government and Air Force were bothered about how it looks, so they granted.
Oh, this is me in a jet. Whoa, isn't this interesting? Down there, people, and used to fly. So this was the aircraft back then, bought by Ibrahim Mahama, and you know, it has a very great look. Wow, customized in it, and it's very great. Very great. And what the back there was there?
So it's more like a boot.
Boot, okay. And a washroom. Okay, nice. Hey, heat the inside though. The meaning when you are when they were flying it by then, they
So
had.
has an AC.
Okay.
Hey. The remote.
Okay. Okay. That was then. Wow. LYIV, right? Great. LYIV. So we say private jets. It's not easy to be a pilot. It's not easy, guys.
Take it from the front, so we are done with the door.
Let me go check out for the front. Wow, so guys, this is how the day is going in Red Clay. The review is fantastic, but we couldn't get to explore this, but we'll come here next time. Then we'll come and explore how the Star Bowl look like, and this big one there, you see it there, ICT class.
So we have a problem with this one, the door.
Okay.
This one, the one holding the session. Plus session, and it's not around too.
Okay. Wow, so guys, on our next tour again, I'll come here again and we'll come and check out for more. And I think we hope by then more will be coming. By then more will be coming, and we really need to check out for more. So guys, I encourage everyone to come here in Tamale. When I was coming, I asked for the place name and someone said Ganaton. Jenna. Okay, so I didn't hear the Jenna well.
Yes,
so I went to sit
Jenna.
in a this thing that says Nanton. So I was in there, and then I had to ask the guy, is it Red Clay? And then someone understood me and he said, no, I have to go to Jenna Ton or something. So I went to sit in an Islamic thing. Jenna Cheng. Great guys. We're still exploring, and you can see how the place looks. Fantastic, marvelous, and great. Encouragement to everyone out there. Come here to Tamale, Red Clay, for y'all, and hope to see you in my next video. The next video, we'll keep exploring because we still have more coming up, more and more and more. And I don't need to tell you. Let me see my next video. Goodbye.